What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for the transfer update. Transfer update number 4. It is that Monday, and as promised, we will have daily Manchester City transfer updates. So today starts the daily updates for you. So if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe, notifications on. The sub box is still broke, so if you want to unless you want to keep typing in my name all the time, you want to be kept up in the loop, then make sure you've got your notifications on. Press the bell and you'll be notified every time I upload, so you'll be able to keep in the loop. I'm going to be bringing you all of the latest exclusives. Everything's going to be up to date, and like I said, daily content, daily transfer updates. What isn't to like? So we're going to crack on with this video. And first up, we've got a new bit of news. This time we've got 4 or 5 pieces of ins. We've got no outs, no contract updates. Last video was dominated by players leaving. We'll have any updates on ins. This time it's a load of ins. So a video that everyone likes, players that are getting linked with. First up, what I had that someone commented saying that they liked the video, but they said they wanted to didn't like the rumour bit. I cover the rumour bit of the videos mainly because that's kind of how transfers kind of start off. So we all know that Jorginho and Mahrez are our main targets. However, things happen in the transfer markets, things collapse, things fail. We get linked with other players, so keeping up to date with rumours gives me a good idea of where Man City are focusing on in the market, gives me a good idea of which players are realistic, who we're going to be signing, and keeps things very interesting, and gives me a lot of content to talk about, so that's why I include it. So our first player that we're going to include, and he is new for a player that we've been linked with. I've never heard of this guy. He's called Tanguy Ndombele. He plays for Lyon. He's a central midfielder, 21 years old, French under-21 international. He's on loan at Lyon. He's been on loan for the last season from Amiens in France. He's apparently had a very, very good season for Lyon. So good that Lyon are going to be signing him permanently. You think that would be the end of the matter. However, I've got the feeling that Lyon are looking for quick money, looking for a quick profit. They're going to buy him because they've got that option, obviously, to buy him. They're going to buy him and then sell him for more money. Now, apparently, Manchester City are interested. Manchester United are interested. Surprise, surprise there. But I feel like this is trying to boost the price up because apparently Spurs and Juventus are the front runners for Ndombele. So there we go. That's a rumour that's come around in France. That's from sources in France. I feel like we're just getting linked, though, just to boost his price up. But a central midfielder. We are after a central midfielder. He is young. Who knows? Next up, the player I've already mentioned, Joginho. This time, Man City have had a bid rejected, £40 million plus £5 million in add-ons. That's a £45 million deal. The Napoli president has announced that he rejected this bid from Manchester City. I'm expecting Man City to go in with another offer. It could be around 43 to £45 million plus that £5 million in add-ons, which will take the deal from 40 to 45 million to 45 to 50 million pounds, obviously. Apparently, though, rumours going around in Italy is that will also be rejected. They're holding out. They want 52 million pound, which is 60 million euros. I'm not sure whether they want that in 47 million pound plus the 5 million in add-ons, which is, I'm sure, what Man City will try and negotiate if it gets to that, or whether they want that in stone cold cash. I do not know. Apparently, Manchester United are now interested. Deliberately, my opinion, a lot of opinions going around saying Man United's got no scouts and stuff like that, and Man United just getting linked with all the players that Man City are after. I don't think Man United are after him. I think Man United predominantly going after Fred. Might be in front of a central midfielder, I don't know. I feel like their name's there just to try and force Manchester City's hand, because there's a lack of competition there for Man City and Jorginho, so Man City are playing the patient game, because Chelsea were linked. I'm mentioning that. Apparently that deal has stalled for Sarri to go to Chelsea, which means that this transfer with Chelsea showing interest probably won't happen unless Chelsea hires Sarri, which at the moment apparently is very unlikely due to his controversial things that he likes to say. So yeah, quite an ugly transfer, this. Ugly negotiations. It's very similar this to the Mendy deal that we had, if you remember, with AS Monaco last season. Things dragged on. Man City couldn't agree a fee. They wanted this, they wanted that. It was always haggling over this £10 million, and people are just like, pay it, and Man City trying to just save that extra bit of cash. And I imagine that Man City just trying to edge down the £10 million, try and get the best deal possible for the club. And obviously, because he's not going to the World Cup, there isn't a lot of a rush there, where, for example, that Fred transfer to Manchester United, there'll be a bit of a rush there because he'll be heading off to Russia soon. So they've got Fred in the country right now, and they've got him on a medical. So yeah, that's that. But I don't think this deal for Jorginho is as close as what sources are saying, both in Italy and here. They're saying it could be completed by the end of this week. I think this stumbling blocks, this feeling, I think it could take a couple of weeks to iron out. I don't think that's just my opinion, but I don't think this deal's as close as what people are making out. We've also got another piece of news, another player that's been linked with us, and again, another player I've not heard of and I'm not that familiar with. He's called João Cancelo, right back at Valencia. He spent last season on loan at Inter Milan. He's had a very good season. He's been linked with a £40 million move to Manchester City. That was yesterday. That's just a lie. It's just the exact same as what was mentioning with Ndombele. They're putting Man City's name in to try and boost the price up because there's other clubs interested. Juventus and Wolves are interested. So they're just trying to add our name, add Manchester United's name, because we've got the money and we pay the money and we make these big transfers. Just link our names so they can try and get them extra few million from the clubs that actually are serious about buying him. And there we go. He's a right back. Man City aren't interested in a right back. We've got Kyle Walker and Danilo. We're not short of right backs, and neither of them are leaving the club. So there we go. Another player that was linked with last summer and in January was Samuel Umtiti. He signed a new 5-year deal at Barcelona, so that, in my opinion, that's done. In my opinion, we're not signing Umtiti anytime soon. And also, like I mentioned before, Fred, he's having a medical at Manchester United. People mentioned, I think it was around £40 million. So again, was linked with Fred last summer, was linked with Fred heavily in January. Man City cooled their interest to try and focus on other players like Jorginho, like Vigal. So that's that, in my opinion. So Fred won't be signing for Man City either. I haven't got any updates on Riyad Mahrez as of yet. I imagine that all the focus at the moment is on Jorginho, whether we can get this deal across. I've been thinking to myself, we've got any kind of backup to Joginho other than Jean-Michel Seri that we've been linked with Nice and Julian Vigal, which has kind of gone cold at the moment of Borussia Dortmund. There's not a lot of options there, but apparently Man City was getting linked with other central midfielders. They're obviously keeping their options open, so hopefully we'll have more updates on that as of tomorrow. But I've got no news for outs as of yet. Hopefully we'll get a couple of out stories for tomorrow to talk about. No contract updates, nothing for Fabian Delph, nothing for Phil Foden, but we're expecting something soon for Phil Foden. So there we go, that's been the transfer update number 4. We'll be back again tomorrow, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a big thumbs up if you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe, notifications on. Thank you for subscribing for everyone that has subscribed. We've recently started getting a lot more subscribers, so hello and thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to leave in the comments what you thought of the video and other players that you think Man City should be linked with. Leave in the comments any players you want me to have a look at, maybe discuss or try and find any sources or rumours on, and leave that in the comments. I'll try and do my best to include that in the next video. But I will see you all again tomorrow. Social media links, keep up to date with everything that's happening whilst I'm not on YouTube. They're in the social media links, they're in the description below. So on Twitter, I'll do a lot of retweets and interaction on there. Also, my Instagram's on there. You can go and check that out if you wish. And you can go check out my partner channel, Mixed, doing mixology drinks run by my brother. I feature in the videos too. And you can go and check out my second channel if you can't get enough of JSGC. You can go check out JSGC Gaming. I'll leave the links to them at the end of the video. You can go check that out, like and subscribe over there. And if you like JSGC and liking all my video content, you can go check out all my other wonderful football videos that we've got. But like I said, daily transfer updates from now till the end of the transfer window. So I'll see you all again tomorrow for transfer updates for Manchester City. So it's been JSGC. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. Ciao for now.